Back with another video, and today we're going to be reacting to Moist Critical Goodbye Funimation. I know this app is an anime app. I don't personally watch stuff on it because I don't know, but I have a different anime app, a source. But I'll get straight into this video. Let's get straight into it.
Well, if it isn't another sad reminder that you don't own anything in the modern age, and you just gotta put that in your pipe and smoke it with a smile
Right,
on
you
your
can't even
face
own
and say,
games or
"Thanks,
anime
Corpo. May I have
or
some more?"
shows.
I know I just made a video on this topic a couple weeks ago after Ubisoft publicly came out and put their own dick in their mouth saying gamers need to come to terms without actually owning the games they paid
Right.
for, or something to that effect. Basically just saying, when you purchase a digital game, you don't really own it. We all know that. It's not some like tight-lipped secret. When you purchase a digital copy of something, you don't really own anything. You're just granted permission to access it because you paid the admission fee. But it can be taken away from you at any time for any reason. If your account gets banned...
Yeah, that's in the terms and service. If you read the terms and service, which most people don't, it says that they can take their games away from you and you can't do anything.
Service shuts down, or if the license deal expires, it can leave and you just lose access to it. Even though you paid for it, you don't really own anything besides just like their word that you can use it. And that can be taken away at any time. And today we just saw a really massive case of a ton of people losing things they paid a ton of money for because of the closure of a service known as Funimation.
How did they
This
lose
is
stuff
probably
though?
something that's
I thought that
near
was
and
just
dear.
the app where you just pay to watch anime.
To the hearts of many of you watching, Funimation has been a staple in anime for quite some time.
Exactly.
And in 2021, Funimation and Crunchyroll performed a fusion dance. They merged together, and then today it was announced that Funimation is officially shutting down. They're closing the doors, and they're letting it sail off into the sunset. Except the name of the boat that it's sailing off in is the Titanic, and it's currently hitting the fucking iceberg and causing a massive problem.
What's
Because
happening?
with Funimation closing, Crunchyroll has announced that a lot of the digital goods that many users purchased over the years, such as like Blu-ray, special features, and a myriad of other things.
Okay, that makes more sense. I wasn't familiar with that stuff. I was just familiar that you can pay to watch anime. I didn't know you could buy extra.
Will no longer be accessible because Crunchyroll does not support it. So things people paid a lot of money for are just gone once this shuts down on April 2nd.
Was that a thing that
So
they
you're just
could
going to
do at
lose
any
access
moment?
to it forever because you never owned it in the first place. You'll own nothing and be happy. That's the way things are trending, and between that and AI girlfriends popping off, the future's looking weird. And just when you thought it couldn't get worse for this announcement here, just when you thought it might be safe to sleep on your stomach tonight, Crunchyroll swoops in and violates your butt while you slumber by announcing that it's going to be increasing its subscription price substantially to
Why? Why? Shouldn't it be more for you to be maintaining two companies rather than one? I don't understand
$100
that.
per year starting on
Makes no
January
sense.
28th of 2025. So
Get
now
out of
you're going
Crunchyroll.
to be paying more.
I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I don't even pay to watch anime. I don't know if I can say, but I just go on an app called Kiss Anime. It's a couple of ads, but I can get through it. Like, it's not that serious. It's not that. It's just a couple of ads.
For the pleasure of losing things you had previously paid for. That's nefarious. That's downright diabolical. This practice is becoming more common than the cold, with companies taking away access to things that you had paid for, because when it comes to digital goods like this, you don't really own shit.
Right.
And these companies have proven that they are not
Yes, you're
shy
way better.
about taking it away. So naturally, that leaves people with three options. The first one, which I think is the worst one. Be a mindless consumer who just buy product, get excited for new product, and that's it. You don't care. Yes, you paid for all of these digital items, but you knew what you were getting into, so they took it away. Wah, 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 call the ambulance, get a side of french fries, rub some dirt in it and be done with it. You don't care that much, and you'll continue to just accept the shit they feed you.
Right.
That is very much an option, and you'll
Not a good one,
subscribing to
but it's
every
an
streaming
option.
service under the sun that keeps popping up like a fucking hydra, because there's a million of them now. The second option, you start buying physical media. Because if you actually own something tangible, the only way they take it back is if they physically
take it out your hand
from you.
Exactly.
Like taking a toy from a toddler.
Exactly. Unless you break it or you lose it, which that is completely your fault.
So even though Funimation shuts down here, if you bought the physical Blu-ray for Attack on Titan or something instead of buying the special features and everything through Funimation, you would still have it here and could still enjoy it because you legitimately own something. And then the third option, which I think is going to become the most popular option, if it's not already. Piracy.
Yep. How did I know? Pirating, yes. I'm not supporting pirating. I'm just saying that it's becoming more and more like tangible.
Set out on the seas yourself, the 7 seas, and you say, well, enough of this swashbuckling, it's time to show these scallywags what it's really about, and you start pirating all of your content. And there's a lot of benefits to that. 1, it's free. 2, it's more convenient now than actually subscribing to the streaming services because everything is so splintered and shot off into all kinds of different places.
I have an app where I just get like one ad an episode. Like I literally have to watch an ad when the episode begins, and that's literally it. That's literally
about
it.
This in the last video I made, but best example.
And the ad is like 15 seconds, and I don't even have to watch the full 15 seconds because they put a skip at the top.
The one Donkey gave about trying to watch all of Pokemon. If you try and watch the entire Pokemon series, you have to go through like 15 different streaming services to get every season because Netflix has like 1 through 5, then fucking Booble.org or something has season 6, and then Roku's got season 7, then you gotta go back to Netflix for season 8, and it's just like this giant scavenger hunt. It's really inconvenient and it's very expensive. It would be cheaper if you bought the physical media in that case, and it's also even cheaper if you just pirated it, which a lot of people are choosing to do.
Exactly.
Not something I'm advocating for.
Exactly, I'm not advocating
the reality of the situation that we're in now, where it's extremely
I'm just saying it's just a lot smarter.
Convoluted and difficult, just a massive fucking headache to legitimately try and buy like the things you want now when it comes to streaming, because licensing agreements expire and things go different places. You have to keep like following it around if you want access to it still, and it's a nuisance. It's significantly more convenient just to pirate it now for most people. Right. In the words of Gabe Newell, piracy is a customer service issue or something to that effect. That's his quote, and he's right.
But it really is though, because people have been they've gone to pirating because they've been taking their stuff.
Right now, the offer is bad.
They've just been taking
it. You get an incomplete product sometimes,
and it's not like a few things. It's been happening back to back to back.
Episodes are taken off, like in SpongeBob's case, where 2 episodes were censored, so you don't even get the full product that you want. And in this case that we're seeing now, you can just lose access to it at any time because you don't fucking own it. You don't actually own anything at all. So when the service closes, in this case Funimation...
Oh no. See the ads. The ads. I get more ads on YouTube than I do on anime ads.
It's just wiped. It is scrubbed from existence, and the things you paid for cease to exist, because they weren't really yours in the first place. Except for some of the things they mention that will transfer over to Crunchyroll, but it's not everything, and there's a big chunk of people that purchased a lot more that will no longer make it over. And I just think that's unacceptable. If you buy something, it should be yours. And, again, I'm not trying to sit here and promote piracy by any means. I'm just laying out the brass tacks here, you know. If you can't handle the truth, stay out of the kitchen.
Right.
Or, that's definitely not how the expression goes, but you know what I'm fucking saying. If the heat's too much, get the pot off the stove.
Don't do piracy, is what I'm saying. But if you don't do piracy, you're getting scammed. That's all I'm saying.
The point is, when you pirate something, even though it's digital, you own it. You have the files. They're on your system now. You get those... You know, fucking cherished files. You have it. And even when Funimation closes, if you had pirated the Attack on Titan Blu-ray, you have the files. You don't lose them when this shuts down. So you're just literally, it's like actually safer if you pirate it because you don't have the risk of losing it unless for some reason Crunchyroll hacks your shit and takes it back.
Why is it safer to get it free than it is to just freaking buy it? Like, cause you could just take it.
Which I don't see happening anytime soon. And another thing is you get the complete product. So in the case of SpongeBob, you can get all of SpongeBob, including the censored episodes. And when it comes to convenience, piracy catches the W there too, because you can get all of like Pokemon 1 through fucking 50, however many seasons there are,
in one show,
conveniently in one place. You don't have to just keep bouncing all over the internet to try and find where this next season is located. So it's just much more convenient. Every decision that the industry is making right now in this gold rush for streaming services is pushing more and more people
away
towards
from it.
piracy. They are actively pushing people away because they're making it
Too expensive.
significantly
They're making
more...
it too expensive, and it's already too expensive, and now they're taking away what was already too expensive. Like, I could barely even buy that, and you're just taking it.
more difficult and significantly scummier and significantly more expensive. What a recipe for disaster. So more people are going to continue to lean into just pirating the content, especially when it comes to anime. Jiminy Christmas, Crunchyroll started as a platform where you could watch pirated anime. It was literally a piracy site that got so popular that it was able to become legit. And now, I think with this move, not only is it more expensive with the subscription price increase, but so many customers just got fucked.
Yo, why don't y'all just use different app? Like I know it's not hard to find. No, you know what? Let me shut up.
With Funimation, that I think a lot more people are just going to say, to hell with it, I'll just start pirating again. Now, of course, not everyone, like I'm sure there's going to be like a spike in Crunchyroll subscriptions, but I really think over time it's going to prove to be detrimental. It's it's just one of those things where more and more people are going to start to wake up to the fact that they don't really own anything, and I think most sensible people will be rightfully upset about that and a bit concerned about the future of not owning anything. Then I think they'll start turning to either physical media or even more piracy being even more popular. So yeah, I just wanted to talk about this a little bit. This is something that I've been very passionate about recently because we keep seeing time and time again things being taken away that we had paid for.
We see it with games, shows, and now it's
where they
anime.
recognize
Well, shows is anime, but I meant like more of like live streaming services.
But yeah, anyway, that's really...
But I'll see y'all in the next video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Peace out.